Hey guys, today I'm filming my annual What's in My Backup Drawer video. I really love watching these to see how they have changed over the years. I have at least 5 of these on my channel, which I will have linked down below, as well as a video Lauren May Beauty did years ago about why backups are not the best idea. And there are products where you will see I sort of regret buying the backups of them or wish I didn't buy as many backups as I had. So I've gotten to a much better place, even though there are a lot more products here than last time. I've gotten to a better place where I only buy backups of very, very specific products that have been holy grails for years. So most of these products here were either free gift with purchase or PR. A couple of them were also like gifts from friends. So that's where most of this came from. And I meant to do this last year and I realized I didn't. A couple years ago, I had started updating you on the items from the previous year, letting you know how many things I moved up, which means I used up my original one and was able to move up the product from my backup drawer to my main drawer, which ones I finished, decluttered, all of that. I will make sure to either have a pinned comment or in the caption let you know what happened to the product from last year, because there actually are several changes, which I feel like is good to see. And mostly these are backups of exact products. They're duplicates. But for some categories like brow pencil, I only need 1 or 2 brow pencils, 1 brow gel open at a time. So whether it's an exact duplicate or not, all the rest of them go in the backup drawer. And when it comes to mascaras, in my main makeup organization, I actually have a bunch of unopened mascaras, but if I have an exact duplicate of an unopened mascara, then that goes in the backup drawer. I think that's all of the random bits and bobs I needed to say, but let's get started with the base products. First, I actually have 5 items from Milk Makeup, and I'm gonna be hauling these this month, but I wanted to show them to you anyway. Milk had actually messaged me on Instagram a couple months ago and asked if I wanted to receive some PR, so of course I said yes. And I mentioned to them that I was really interested in the Pore Eclipse line, and the gal said that she would like try to include something in the package, but you know, nothing arrived for a little while, so I just thought like, oh, maybe they changed their mind, and I ended up buying the entire Pore Eclipse line off of the Flip app for a really good price, and then it all showed up. So I have duplicates, and some of these I might end up passed along. That happens quite frequently. If you guys see my monthly makeup declutters, I will, you know, every couple months go through my backup drawer and get rid of things that I've decided I don't need to hold on to. So that might happen here, but I just was so excited to get Milk Makeup PR, and I will be holding on to these for now. This first one seems quite a bit excessive, but I just can't let go of it yet. So they sent 2 packages, which is why I have 2 of the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Set and Refresh Spray. So this is something for me that I am thinking would be lovely to use as a primer spray, and I did get a travel size from Skeepers previously, so I have tested this out. So part of me is going back and forth between keeping all 3, passing on my mini, or keeping one full size, 1 mini. I don't know, I just feel like this would be awesome to pan as a primer spray. I've gotten in the habit of using a primer spray every day for a couple of years, so I don't know, but for now, both of these are going to be kept. I know, I'm being a little bit greedy. And then the other products from the Pore Eclipse line that I'm keeping would be 3 out of the 4. They did send the Blur Stick, but I don't need 2 of those, so I'm going to give that one to my sister. But we do have the Pore Eclipse Matte Setting Spray, which I would like to hang on to. The regular Pore Eclipse Matte Primer, and the Pore Eclipse Translucent Loose Powder in Translucent Light. So we'll have to see what happens with those Milk products when I check in next year. Then I have something that was gifted to me by my friend Jean. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Sheer in 1W1 Bone. I already have one that's in my main collection. Jean tried this and didn't love it, but offered it to me, so I said that I would take it because this is one of the best skin tints that I've tried. I have a lot of foundations that don't really need a backup, but when it was up for grabs, I couldn't resist. I might then, even though it's not the oldest foundation in my collection, I might want to try to pan this skin tint next year. So we'll just, again, see what happens. Here's another greedy moment. This might change later, but I was able to get a couple of Tarte free gift with purchases, And they had minis of the Tarte Maneater Blush and Glow Cheek Plump Liquid Blush in pink. And I put one in my summer project pan and I loved it. I think the formula is great and this color is so beautiful. I recently picked up some from Ultra 21 Days of Beauty and I just don't love them as much as this one for some reason. And it doesn't come with a ton of products, so I decided for now I want to hang on to these. Next, I have some backups that I kind of regret buying. My Too Faced Born This Way and Peach Perfect loose powders. So I got these half off a couple years ago and I bought 2 backups when I wish I had just purchased 1. But I love these. These will be used up next year because they are the oldest powders in my collection. They're great formulas. Unfortunately, though, these both end up looking a little bit too dark on me, specifically Peach Perfect. I can really get away with the Born This Way depending on the color of my foundation. But I need my Maybelline Fit Me loose powder to mix with these, although I was thinking about getting the white powder from Kimchi to try as a mixer. So I might end up doing that, but regardless, I will try to use these up next year. You can still get the Born This Way. Peach Perfect was discontinued, which just breaks my heart. I don't know why Too Faced couldn't leave both of them because this is a dry skin friendly line and this is an oily skin friendly line. I tried the Born This Way matte foundation. I did not like it. It is not as good as Peach Perfect, but alas, I have to let go because it's been discontinued for a couple of years now. And then a powder that I absolutely do not regret buying backups of would be my Dermablend loose powder. Last year I had 4 backups, now I only have 2. So this makes me a little bit sad, but I've gotten a lot of new powders recently and so much of this year I use this under my eyes and on my face because it's so easy. But with these, I want to be like strict with myself unless I'm doing like a foundation first impression. For day-to-day use, I want to just use these under my eyes because I have so many other powders now that I can use on my face. And I guess these were not included in 21 Days of Beauty this year or else I would have purchased some. So I will definitely buy some more the next time they're on sale because you guys know I finish up so many of these in a year. It's an amazing, amazing powder. This is one of my 2 exceptions for purchasing backups now. Then for setting sprays, I still have my one MAC Fix Plus. This is a product I used to love back in the day, old school YouTube, and now I just don't set my powders in. I just use a setting spray because I'm oily. My skin is gonna, you know, melt everything in for me. So this is something that I might end up using up as a primer spray. That's what I had done with my previous bottles, but this I'm definitely not gonna pass on, but I probably won't buy anymore. And then I have my little mini Urban Decay All-Nighter setting spray. This is my favorite setting spray, which means I can never pass on minis when I get them. So last year I had 4, now I have 5, but last year I had 3 in the old packaging, 1 in the new. And now I've got 2 in the old packaging, 1 in the new. Which sounds crazy because I thought I finished 2 of these minis this year, but maybe not, question mark. I don't know, regardless, I have 5. They're not that old. They are going to be hanging around for a little while. Again, I use my setting sprays oldest to newest. Now we are getting into the tough territory, brow products. And again, I have some exact duplicates here, and then I just have brow products that are not currently being used. Okay, so starting with brow pencils, last year I had 6 of the Benefit Precisely My Brows. Now I only have 2. I have a 2 and a 2.5. I'll probably use 2.5 next just because it is a little bit darker, so give me a little bit of like a darker fall brow. And I'm really happy with how long these have lasted me. And I have so many other brow pencils here that I actually decided not to purchase these during 21 Days of Beauty this year, which is crazy for me, but I feel okay about my decision because I do think the rest of these will last me until next year. So I think last year the only other brow pencil I had was the Lawless one, which I'm currently using. And then the new ones that have into the villa here would be the Merit 1990 brow pencil in taupe, the e.l.f. Instant Lift brow pencil in blonde, and I actually have 2 of these now, and I have a ColourPop brow pencil. Those are going to be hauled this month, but just so you know, I do have those as well, so I really will be stocked up. And then I did also from the Flip app get the Kosas Brow Pop Nano in taupe and the regular Brow Pop in honey blonde. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 brow pencils here, 2 more that are going to be hauled this month, which means 8 backup brow pencils. So yes, I will be fine until next year. And just to go through these again, this Merit one was PR. This e.l.f. one, I think I had actually added to an Ulta order to like reach a coupon threshold. One of these was a free gift from a Flip app. The other one I got essentially free because of a coupon that I had, like a referral code. The ColourPop one was free from Flip, and the e.l.f. one from Flip was super discounted. Again, I just needed to reach a certain threshold to get another free gift. So I feel fine about that. I have 10 brow gels. I know, it's not good. So I believe last year I had the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter and the Fluff Up Brow Wax that I had gotten in PR when they were promoting their brow search. I also had the ABH Clear Brow Gel I got from my friend Amanda. I should be using this very soon. Gonna use my brow gels, oldest to newest. I also had the Lawless Hold Up Soft Set Creamy Brow Wax and Light Medium here last year. That was PR. And I had 2 full sizes and 1 mini of the Benefit Gimme Brow Gel in 1 or 2. Now I just have the mini in 2, so really happy about that. Those were getting a little bit old in my collection. And then the 5 of these are new. I, as an Ulta free gift, got the Live Tinted Hue Brow Clear Brow Gel. In PR, the Grande Cosmetics Grande Brow 2-in-1 Tinted Gel and Brow Enhancing Serum in light. From Merit, I got the Volumizing Brow Pomade in Taupe in PR. My friend Jean sent me the NYX Brow Glue Tinted in Taupe. And then as an Ulta free gift, I got the little mini ABH Brow Freeze Gel. So I do not need to buy brow gel for years. And I know I should probably pass on some of these, but I can't yet. I can't, because I really want to try all of these different formulas, so I'm not quite there. And then other miscellaneous brow products. These were here last year. The Benefit Brow Microfilling Pen in Blonde and the Palmade Brow Pomade in 2.5 Neutral Blonde. And then I can't remember about this one or not. This was an Ulta free gift. It is the NYX Fill and Fluff Eyebrow Pomade Pencil, which if you guys have been following my channel for years, you might remember I used a NYX eyebrow wax pencil back in the day. I used that as my first step in my brows every day. They discontinued it, and now since I stopped using it, I realized I don't need a step like that, but I do want to try it. So I would like for some of these miscellaneous ones not to be here next year. But now moving on to other eye products. Last year I had 2 of the ABH eye primers, and I used up one. I'm currently working on another. So these are brand new backups. I'd like to get these, I think it's end of summer. Ulta will have a buy one, get one free minis. And this is considered a mini, but it's really like a full size. It lasts me such a long time. I love this tinted eye primer. A lot of people, I don't know if people do it anymore, but you guys remember when it was really popular for people to put just concealer on their lids. It never worked for me. It felt cakey and heavy and creasy, and this is just perfect to give a little bit of tint to neutralize your eyes, but it has like an eye primer consistency and really works with, you know, holding my makeup on, keeping my shadow from creasing. I love these so much. Sorry, I had a little brain fart there. Then I have 2 Laura Mercier Caviar Sticks. Last year the Amethyst was here. I do want to try to pan the one in my main drawer next year, so hopefully this will be able to move up. And then this is something new that I had gotten in an Ulta free gift, Laura Mercier Caviar Stick in Rose Gold. I've been through so many of these, but you guys know this is just my favorite formula. This is a great, more champagne than rose gold, if I'm being honest. More champagne type of shade, but it works so well under anything. And I have decluttered one of these before. I gave one to my sister, but other than that, I just can't do it. They're a great value because these are so expensive, and I believe it's about half the price of a full size. Love it so much. So I know I'll get to that. Then for a liquid liner, I think last year I just had a full size KVD tattoo liner in Trooper, which is now currently in rotation. And these are new ones I've gotten. Another mini KVD Trooper tattoo liner and the NYX Epic Ink liner. I am really wanting to try this formula just to see if I can fall in love with a drugstore liner, because so far the only one that has actually worked for my really, really watery eyes is the KVD. But I don't do liquid liner very much anymore, so I don't need a ton of them. So this will be perfect. I will hang on to this. Then for mascara primer, I didn't have any of these last year. I need to try this. I've heard such good things. The Etude House Dr. Mascara Fixer. And this is supposed to help keep your lashes curled. But then I also have 2 of the Lancome Cils Booster Mascara. I kept this one in the packaging, so I just went and get them mixed up as far as what's oldest. I don't necessarily know what this does for my lashes. I would never buy it, but I like them enough to use them up. And I do have one of these going right now. Then I've got this little bag of mascara, which is funny because last year I had no mascara backups. And again, I have unopened mascaras in my main makeup collection. This is just exact duplicates of my unopened mascaras. So first, let me pull out my faves. Out of all of these, they were free gifts except for this one. This is the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. This is the best lower lash mascara for me. Stays in place so well. And again, I have really watery eyes, and usually my makeup will look a mess here. I actually, before this, never put mascara on my lower lashes, and even for my upper lashes, it would end up down here. So this is definitely a holy grail must-have for me. I got it Black Friday when it was 40% off. I'll probably buy some more this year, but we will see. And then I have some backups of my favorite Lancome mascaras. It's so funny because with Lancome mascaras, I either really love them or think they do absolutely nothing for me. And luckily, because of the Ulta birthday gift, I was able to get some minis of the Hypnose Drama, which is my absolute #1. And then I have 3 of the Lancome Idole Lash, which is also absolutely incredible. I just love these so much. I cannot pass them on. And Lancome mascaras are so expensive, so those minis actually have a really good value. And then I had 5 mascara duplicates for mascaras I had not tried before, so I'm hanging on to them for now. And once I test out the original, I will decide whether I want to keep the backup or pass them on. That's just where I'm at right now. So first is the ABH Lash Sculpt. I just started using my original one, and I think it's really good. And I don't know if the packaging is just deceiving or not, but this seems to have a ton of product in it. Let's compare. So this is 5 mils. Wow, 5 mils, and the Lancome is 2. So yeah, that's a ton of mascara for a mini. ABH is trying to hook us up with the mascara and the eye primer. So I'm really enjoying this so far. I will definitely hang on to it. And then I have the Fenty Beauty Hella Thick and the REM Flourishing Mascara. The Fenty Beauty is a natural brush. REM, I want to say, is a plastic wand, which I love pairing wands like that together. And then I have 2 of the Huda Beauty One Coat Wow that I got as like Sephora coupon code products. I was thinking of asking you guys how long you use a specific lower lash mascara for, because I don't use it all the time because I've been wearing so much brown mascara this year, but I probably will use one of these for 6 months or a year. And that also reminded me, I wanted to ask you guys, for your brow gels, how long do you use them? Because I think that was part of my issue, as I was using them for too long because I didn't want to be wasteful. And one of my Benefit Gimme brows, I was using it for forever, and I decided, okay, I'm just going to retire it. And it wasn't until I started using a new tube that I was like, oh yeah, I probably should have been done with this a while ago. Like, it was still working, but it was a little bit more on the dry side. So because I know I have so many, I don't need to necessarily like use every last drop, but I also really don't want to be wasteful. So let me know, for full-size brow gels, how long do you use them? Right, babes, now we're into the lippy category, and this has changed quite a bit since last year. So first I had 8 EOS Smooth Sticks in Sweet Mint, and one of them had actually gone bad, which was very sad, so I tossed that. I have another one that's in my purse, but I had not used the EOS lip balm for a year because I was panning other things, and going back to it dried my lips out. But when I was using it every day for years, I had no issues, which was just interesting. But I just decided to pass all of those backups on to friends. But these were here last year. I still have these, so I need to use them. The EOS lip balm in Candy Cane Swirl, which was a limited edition holiday scent. So I have 2 of the sticks and then 1 of the 24-hour moisture lip butter, which I've never tried that formula. So I need to open these up before they expire, which again, had not really been a problem in the past. So I was surprised by that. Then I'm trying to think what was here last year. So I had 2 of the Jack Black Intense Therapy lip balms in natural mint. Now I have 1 in my purse and I have just 1 backup. Absolutely love this. This is like the only SPF lip product that has never smelled or tasted like SPF, at least not the mint one. And I've never really heard people complain about that with the other scents. This has SPF 25 and they have several really unique scents, which is great for people that don't like mint. I believe this was here last year as well. The Lawless Forget the Filler Overnight Lip Plumping Mask I had gotten in PR. Now I have 2 backups, which is a bit excessive, but once I start panning these, I know I'm gonna get through them very quickly compared to the other lip masks I've been working on. So I'm not there yet, friends, okay? I'm not there yet with passing it on. It might happen. I remember. I won a giveaway that had a Laneige lip sleeping mask set, and I only like the minty ones and the berry, so I gave the rest to my friend Jean, but I hung on to berry. And these, this smells good. These tend to last me like 2-3 months, so I wanted to keep that. Then I got this as a free gift from Ulta one time. This is the Kosas Lip Sleep Ceramide Lip Butter Sleeping Mask. Kosas is a K-beauty brand, so I just have high hopes for this. I'm excited to see how it works. And it does come with a little spatula, and that was a full-size product, so that's a pretty good deal. Then I have a couple products that I know were here last year. The ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Little One. ColourPop discontinues all of my favorite products, so I did not feel silly about buying just 1 backup, where in the past I bought several backups of Aquarius and I did not need to. And oh, this is already shrunk in the packaging, but that's okay. I love this peachy nude color. Do I use lip liners very often? No, but I'm not in a rush to get rid of that. Then I also had this. This has been here for a couple years. I wasted 100 points on it because I just figured I would get through the mini I was using, which did not happen. I tried to pan that at the beginning of COVID, and then I just gave up on it. This is a Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution lipstick in Original Pillow Talk shade, which I really love the color of. I think it's a good formula, but I just need to use up my mini. You guys know I've been focusing a lot on glosses, but that might be a fun challenge to try to use up a lipstick. These Tarte liquid blushes, I also got these. I'm gonna hang on to for now. The Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump in Primrose. This is a beautiful pinky color, like a slightly warm pink. And I don't really like the original formula. I find them too goopy, but I really enjoy the plumps. Then we have some other lippies. So this is the Lawless Forget the Filler Gloss in Rosy Outlook. And I'm sure that this one is new. I am working on one right now. I've gotten several of these and I've given a lot away to friends, but I still have one more. This is a really lovely gloss, and everything else here is new. Lawless has been so kind to me this year. They sent out several gloss packages, so I kept 4 of these as backups. I know I don't need them, friends. I know I don't, but I had to keep them for now. I did pass on several to my friends, Amanda and Jean, though. Okay, I did. So the ones that I chose to keep would be Velvet, Nudie, Lavender Sorbet, and Cherry Vanilla. Because I love this one, but did I wear like hardly any of these this summer? No, I did not. So those are gonna stay for now. And then from Tower 28 and PR, I have the Lip Jelly in Chestnut. This was a limited edition shade. I'm currently panning mine right now, so this will not be here next year. And I did have 2 other Tower 28 glosses that were here last year. I panned them this year, so now they've moved up to the main collection. And then I couldn't pass on this. This is a little mini Fenty Beauty Gloss and Fenty Glow. I've panned one before. Now we have 2 minis. It comes with a good bit of product, and this is a really nice gloss, and I absolutely love this shade. So those are all of my backups. I know this was a long video. I was extra chatty. Definitely make sure to check the description box where I will give you updates on everything from last year. Love to hear your thoughts on these products. It's okay to let me know I'm being a little bit ridiculous. I'm justifying it with the fact that very few of these products were actually purchased by me. And like I said, I do often go through this every couple of months and convince myself to let go of things. So we'll see what this looks like next year. I'm actually very excited for that, but I would love to hear your thoughts on backups in general, and if you have them, what products do you keep on backup? What about hair care and skincare? I would love to know. And I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.